Paul, last year you guys seemed to have something to prove coming off of a tough season, and this year, expectations are real high. Is there any difference in the preseason right now with the players?
Oh, the biggest thing is obviously expectations are flowing high in Louisville, but our kids every year have high expectations. Our number one goal is to get to the playoffs. The only way you can win the state finals is to get to the playoffs, and that's what's different about football than all other sports. You talk about people saying their goal is 10-0 and win their league. Ours is to get to the playoffs because that's the only way you can get in. Well, obviously we have some skill coming back. Neil Seaman, our quarterback, Bobby Swaggart, Brandon Matty, wideouts, Tyler Jones, Johnny Minster. So we got a lot of skill out there, and Dane Matty's now at tailback. Defensively, Corey Whaley is going to take over for Matt Schuley, who obviously was a big void for us at defensive end.
Jeff, Federal League, tough as always, deep. How do your Lake Blue Streaks look this year heading into it?
Well, we got a ton of work to do. We had an excellent team last year. Didn't go quite as far as we hoped to, but we averaged 35 points a game a year ago, but we lost a lot of great players. So we've got 4 guys returning on offense and 1 on defense. So when you consider the competition, we got a lot of players to find in order to be competitive. I would say up front we've got 3 guys coming back: Dalton Beachy, Kyle Pearson, and Dylan Miller. They're very good football players, and they're going to anchor offensive line. Tyler Crow had a good year last year, sharing the duty with Gene Onaby and rushed for over 1,100 yards. We expect big things from Tyler. Defensively, Travis Talkington was one of our leaders.
Scott, you lost your quarterback, your running back, some skill guys. It's every year in high school you got to rebuild. What's it been like for you guys this offseason?
We have a lot of skill guys back. Some younger guys that came on it towards the end of the season. I think our biggest key this year is going to be how quickly our offensive line develops. We lost 4 or 5 starters there, and obviously with Anthony Smith, those guys did a great job, helping him get those 1,600 yards. I think our quarterback Brandon Martin, he was our scout team player of the year last year. He came on as a sophomore and started about 5 games as a wide receiver. And I tell you what, this kid's like lightning. He can run, he can throw. He's a leader, a really smart kid. So we're excited to see what he can do.
Well, you've had the playoffs the last couple of years at Canton South. They're starting to expect things down there now in Canton Township. What are some realistic goals for this team this year?
Well, we lost a talented group from last year, but we've got a lot of good, solid young kids that are hard-working, that paid their dues in the off-season. Nobody sets their expectations higher than me. We're hoping that we're going to be able to contend for an NBC championship again, hopefully be mentioned with Louisville, Northwest, and West Branch in the top teams, as well as hopefully make the Division III playoffs and make another little run. Offensively, we've got our 3-year starter, Matthew Trissel. He's back. He's been a great player for us. We've got some very good, talented young kids. Running back Justin Keith, Gerald Robinson, James Lucas, Jordan Ryba, Jared Grigsby. All with some talent. And on the defensive side of the ball, the same type kids. And Mike McKinney anchors our middle linebacking core for the 3rd year.